my turn, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Chapter 7. The Rain Calls. It was the day of the baby shower, and everything was perfect. Yuki,
So wait,
Inuyasha,
how far along are you?
We have just jumped quite a ways in.
You would think.
Unless she's
Yuki,
like, I'm pregnant, baby shower. I'm sorry. Sorry for interrupting.
That happens. That really, really does happen. Yuki, Inuyasha, Kikyo, Jokin, and Korra surrounded Raichu with presents. Thank you for coming,
Wait,
everyone.
Jokin was there?
Jokin!
Apparently.
Oh, Jokin, not the Kappa dude.
I think that's how you spell Jokin.
I thought his name had an A in it then.
Jokin? Let me check this out real quick. Yeah, it does. You're right. Jokin. Okay, Jokin. And Korra surrounded Raichu with presents. Thank you for coming, everyone. I'm so happy you're here, especially you, Inuyasha. Raichu smiled. Yes, I had ought to fight my emotions, but I felt like I needed to come, even though you've only been a little bit pregnant for a few days.
What?
So,
this is literally like 2 days later?
Apparently.
you don't have a baby shower that early.
Oh. Ding dong! The doorbell rang. Ding. And Inuyasha answered it. It was Rin and Shippo. They were 18 and in love with each other.
Okay.
That's great. I love it.
If I'm, Rin wore
That's
a
just
red
such
rose. Go ahead.
That's just such a weird way to introduce them. It's like, oh, it was these two characters. They're 18 and in love. Oh, those crazy kids.
Rin wore a red rose dress and Shippo wore her cute yellow dress.
Red rose, red rose.
Wait, Shippo's not a girl.
No.
Hey, he's going through some she's going through some changes right now,
Ever
okay?
since Shishomaru turned evil, Rin decided she'd rather be in love with a girl than him, so she started dating Shippo.
Shippo is
This author is a world-class idiot.
I guess you could say
Seriously.
she's shipping them.
That was a good one. I mean, it's like, he's a boy. Oh look, it's Rin and Shippo. Inuyasha hugged them. How's my favorite niece?
Where's Stimpy?
Yeah. Great, Uncle Inusama. Shippo jumped into his arms.
They wouldn't
And he
say
twirled her-
Inusama if that was
No, he wouldn't. Hello, Ray. You look so lovely even though you're pregnant.
Gee,
Dang.
thanks for the backhanded compliment, asshole.
you
Get
look
out of
good
my
for a
house.
Jeez, you look good for a pregnant broad. I love this. This is getting good.
I feel a bit like a mess, and Denmark didn't come because he's still angry, Raichu sighed.
Well, duh.
Rightfully so. Or justifiably so, at least. God, what an asshole.
Yeah. I can still feel the power within you, Korra rubbed Ray's belly. This baby is growing stronger every day, and I want to be its godmother.
Well,
That's a bit forward.
Yeah. Of course you can be its godmother. Next to Yuki, of course. It suits you guys because you're both angels. In the meanwhile...
that's not the right... Okay.
Shishomaru laughed wickedly. Those stupid people, he said. They don't know what's going to hit them. I have them wrapped around my little finger, and they'll... I can't even say that! With they weren't. He had Kagome strapped to a pole with her mouth tied up and wearing nothing but bondage wraps.
He had her mouth tied up, and I guess he has duct tape on her nipples and her vagina? That would suck when she has to rip that off.
Mm-hmm. Or she wouldn't have to wax for a few days.
Yeah.
Jeez.
She was bleeding furiously and non-stop.
So
He
she's
had
on her
sunk in-
period.
That's
Apparently.
gross.
He had sunken his teeth into her.
Oh my! So Sesshomaru is also, like, got some extra body parts.
This is just nuts.
Into her and drank out part of her life. She wondered when she'd ever get any help. Inuyasha had been so busy with Raichu, she thought that he didn't care about her anymore.
How do you know this? Does he have, like, that magical mirror thing that, What's-Her-Face had?
This story was written by minds immeasurably superior.
I'll think of it later.
Okay.
You stupid bitch. Shishomaru snickers. You can't get away and no one gives a crud about you. No one will save you. You just wait, she cried. Inuyasha will come and save me. Inuyasha!
'Cause he can totally hear you wherever you are.
Yeah. Back at the party.
'Cause enough about that stupid shit.
Yeah.
No.
Raichu was opening gifts for her baby. She was opening the gift from Shippon Rin. Oh, thank you, she said. It's a heart-shaped necklace with a picture holder in it.
So yes, it's a locket.
Yeah. Yes, you get one too. You can put pictures of your baby in it once it's born.
Obviously. That's why lockets
Yeah.
for.
It's so sad, Raichu thought. My mother never gave me a necklace like this when I was a baby.
You don't give the baby the necklace.
No, because the baby will choke on it. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. I think I know what to name the baby, Raichu said. I'll name it Tinshikuzu.
Oh god, I hope this kid isn't going to be a character.
Which means angel dust in Japanese. It's inspired by her two godmothers.
I know Ten is heaven, and Tenshi is angel. I don't know about the Kuzu.
Can I highlight it?
No, let's see here. What does Kuzu mean? Kuzu mean in Japanese. Like I said, Tenshi is angel, and then the Kuzu is the part I don't know. But what I randomly get on Google is that it means like waste, trash, litter, garbage, rubbish. Often used like crap or a piece of crap.
So this person like asked their friend.
It means something like worthless, good for nothing.
Hey guys, do you know what angel dust means in Japanese? Yeah, it's totally this word. Yeah, yeah, that's the word. Use that in your story. Okay, thanks. You guys are the greatest. That's how I imagine that conversation went.
If I'm wrong on that, somebody please correct me because my Japanese is shit, and I don't know if Hushio's awake.
Okay, according to Hushio, that word is not really a word used. If she's wanting to use what she wants, she should have used Hoshikuzu, which means stardust.
Ah, okay.
Oh, thank you! Cora clapped her hands together and hugged Raichu. Oh yes, thank you, Yuki smiled. Her beautiful smile like fresh new snow. Suddenly, Shishomaru burst through the window and kidnapped Yuki. Oh, the little mirror demon from Inuyasha is called Kana.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah. No! Screamed Raichu. You will never hurt me again. You will have to fight me. She picked up a knife and threw it at Shishomaru, barely scraping his cheek.
I hate it when that happens.
Cheek.
Okay.
Kill all of them. Suddenly the room went black and everyone screamed in terror. Black mist surrounded them all, and a terrible creature started slaughtering people. When the mist went away,
shit.
Yeah. When the mist went away, the only person that was dead was Jokin. His eyes
then they weren't
closed.
slaughtering people, they were slaughtering Jokin.
His eyes were closed and blood was oozing from fang marks on his neck. One of Shishomaru's minions must have done this.
Must have done this.
Rin picked up Jokin's lifeless body and cradled it. Cora, why didn't you protect us? Raichu shook her like a ragged doll. I don't know what happened, Cora cried. Everything was all out of my control. I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you and your half-sister. You're an angel, Cora. You're supposed to protect people. You just haven't found your strength yet. Unless you were wrong. No, Cora stood up. I am an angel. I'm not crazy. That's right, everyone. Now you know my secret. I am part angel. Everyone except Raichu gasped. I can control light and I can cure people of disease, but I can't bloodbend. Raichu has the gift, though. Touch. Raichu cupped her hand over her mouth. You're right. I can, can't I? She boldly stood up and went to Jokin's body. She concentrated her energy on the blood on the floor and bended it back into his body, bringing him back to life. I didn't know I could do this, she said.
That's not how that works.
No, it's not. It's your gift, Cora explained. You can bring the dead back to life. Oh, wow, she's a necromancer.
She really can
she
do
just
everything.
Make zombies?
Not necromancy, no. No one else can do that. It's very rare and prized. I know what I must do, Raichu stood up. I can bring Kagome back to being normal. I am part vampire. With blood-bending powers, I can reverse the curse. Inuyasha looked up at her. I must go. Too, for you and the baby. All right then, she smiled at him with golden cat eyes. I know I could count on you.
I'm sure.
Oh, good lord, this is just awful.
Yes.
That entire, like, there's 2 chapters in this story that have basically just been middle fingers to the audience. Because it's like, hey, guess what? This dream happened. No, it didn't. And then the next chapter's like, yeah, it actually did. And then this one's like, let's have a party. Oh my god, he's dead. No, he's not. Okay. And at no point does the guy say, hey, thanks for saving me, or anything like that. It's just like, whatever. Ugh. What's the point of killing a guy if you're gonna immediately bring him back?
Magic MacGuffin powers. Yeah, we have to, invent them and give them to our character now.
Okay, I think we should just add rain to the, any chapter that does not have rain in the title at this point.
Okay. Chapter 8. The Trouble with Angels, Rain. Inuyasha and Raichu were talking, yes, they were talking. We're taking the train to the place where Sesshomaru was hiding because they totally know where that is.
He's not hiding very well.
Shippo and Ren were cuddling on the back sheet like hormonal teenagers.
Good God.
Why are they going?
I'm sure because they're gonna get killed or something stupid.
The tracks on the train screeched on the metal train tracks. Thank you for your reiteration of all things reiterated. It was a dark, powerful day, because it can be powerful. The clouds loomed with the hint of everlasting doom and hate, because they have emotion.
I always project emotion on the weather.
There was a sharp pain in Raichu's luscious chest. Okay. Something doesn't feel right, she said. I can feel darkness inside the soul of one of us. Don't be silly, Raikun. Nobody here is going to hurt us. We're all okay, so don't worry. I love you. That's all you need. Why is it the boyfriend, depending on who he is just like, or really, I guess anybody is just like, I love you, and that's all you need is me, and then I love you, and so superficial and bullshit.
Mary Sue powers activate.
Yeah. Inuyasha put his muscular, sexy arm around Raichu. Thank you for being here, Inuyasha-kun. The baby needs his daddy around, and you're his daddy. Even though I had sex with my boyfriend before I had sex with you, so we don't really know now, do we?
No, she didn't have sex with her boyfriend. She just did other things.
Mm-hmm. Don't leave us, okay? Yeah. Why would you say yeah to that? She grabbed him on his waist. That's not very nice. She felt so close to the earth. By touching her new man? The train stopped and the people started screaming in terror. Blood sprayed onto the seats and Rin. What the hell? She screamed. Who the hell is doing this? Gunshots was heard at the end of the train and slowly moving up to where the group was. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Alucard? Alucard.
I'm assuming this is like Hellsing Alucard, and Alucard's not a...
Yes.
Oh boy.
Alucard flew at Raichu, but she slapped it out of her way.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did he blow at her?
I would like to think a kiss, but it's so vague it could be anything. Maybe it was like Integra.
Shooting his load at her, and she's just like, "Ew, no."
So she slapped the semen out of her way in midair.
Yeah, just like I've seen weirder things in anime.
You're not the only demon here, Alucard, that I magically know exactly who this is. Even though I haven't ever met him before.
Oh my god, I hate this story.
Raichu stood up and glared at him down. Your beauty will not stop me from killing you. Why does everybody care about how pretty she is?
Because that's all she is just like, She's just beautiful. Everyone's got to comment on it. Man, you're so beautiful, and I don't care that you're beautiful. Just letting you know.
I had personal orders from Sesshomaru to do away with your ass. Okay, I'm liking this Alucard already. He held up a double-barreled gun at her face. No? Whatever, they don't care for cannons, so...
No.
Oh, fuck you, she screamed. I'll kill you in an instant. Yeah-on?
Yeah.
I don't know why she would say that, but okay. Don't do it, you're pregnant, pregnant.
You're pregnant.
You're pregnant!
She's gonna have a Greg.
Inuyasha held her tight, as if he were to never let her go again. You know, granted, I don't know anything about babies and being pregnant, but at this point, I don't think we have much to worry about, unless he stabs her or shoots her in the gut.
If her body is put into enough stress, her body could abort it.
Okay.
Nothing has happened for her to body or her to be put into this much stress for her to abort it yet.
Why isn't the dude doing anything to defend her? He's just sitting there like, no, don't.
I'm the man with my arm around her. I'll protect her by sheer awesomeness.
She will protect me.
You can't die. Let me do it. Let you die? Okay. He got on his knees and howled into the... Why would he do that? He got onto his knees and howled into the air. My sister is going to come, and she will kick your ass. He howled again. Wait, what sister?
I don't fucking know.
Why are you howling like a moron? Why doesn't Alucard just shoot you both and be done with it? He howled again until the blood screamed from his eyes? Oh, blood streamed from his eyes. Somehow. The skies grew gray, and the stars sparkled. She came riding on a white wolf and hopped onto the train with her short brown hair. It was Princess Mononoke.
Oh, god damn it.
Her English name is Mary Laceheart.
Just...
If I'm not mistaken, Mary Laceheart, I could be wrong, was actually Dracula's love interest.
I don't know.
It's just silly.
Brother, you called? She ran over to Inuyasha, and the giant wolf she ran in on just does nothing but, stand there. Yes, Mary, because that's whatever. Why not just call her Mononoke?
I was totally wrong about who she is. I googled that and this story came up.
So we just made shit up then.
Apparently.
Yes, Mary, you must kill this man, who's not a man. Alucard! He's trying to kill us all, especially Raichu, who's pregnant with my baby, because you wouldn't have yet told your sister any of this until now, even though you had a baby shower and that... Whatever, I would expect to be invited. Hello? I'll never let that happen. She took out a spear, and her wolf snarled, Human, you will die. He's not human. No, don't kill him, Raichu put herself between the two. I don't want him to die. Why not? Mary snapped. Because he's my cousin? Okay. We're both vampire demons. We have the same mother. No, your mother you said was a cat. Aw, trying to be nice to your older cousin. A little bit of family niceness. How stupid. I'm going to blow your sorry asshole. What? Alucard cursed and hissed. We don't have to do this, Alu-chan. Just because you work for Sesshomaru doesn't mean you have to kill me. Well, technically I think it does, if that's what he hired him to do. You used to love me. Okay, we can have some incest right here, right now. You used to love Yuki, too. Where is she? That's not a question you just asked, apparently. Also, you know where she is. Didn't you have a baby shower? Didn't she show up there? I don't care for our family relations anymore. Oh, so he's done with incest, I see. And Yuki is all fucked up and asleep. Wait, why? Is she doing drugs and crap now? I did her a lot, and now she's into much pain. She's into much pain to fight. He smiled. So apparently you're done with incest, but you committed incest with your cousin. and apparently fucked her so much that it hurts for her to be fucked. Okay. Not so fast! Yuki suddenly came bursting through the window and kicked him with Mary. You asshole! You don't have sex very well anyway, but thanks for the ride. Oh, snap! She used her angle wings to slap him off the cliff. The train was riding next to. I thought it was stopped. It was very badass. Mary Laceheart giggled with delight. Yuki flipped her white hair and smiled. Oh, I love to see them scream, even though that was your cousin, and I would think it would be more difficult for you to do that than it was, but okay, superficial douchebags, I guess. Mary said. On the floor, Raichu was feasting on the dead bodies.
Ew.
That's gross, and not very heroic. She was sucking the blood out of them, though enough for two.
Ah.
Being pregnant makes her very hungry all the time. She just got pregnant.
She is hungry all the time.
The baby needs to feed, Ray said.
The baby needs to feed.
Damn my cousin. He should have never tried to mess with me. He didn't mess with you. He showed up, and then apparently he got, kicked off a cliff. Raichu, we've got a problem. Yuki sounded scared. It's Cora. She's not who we think she is. Okay? Oh no, that's definitely Cora. She could have been fire, water, earth, air, and light. Because, light and shit's a thing. No, that's not what I mean. Cora is working with Sesshomaru. She's under his control. She tortured me. How? Didn't Alucard just say he banged you until you were in pain?
Oh my god.
Raichu got mad. No, she wouldn't do that. You barely know this person. And apparently we're turning a hero into a douchebag. She's the one that kidnapped me, Ray-kun. She's the one that killed Jokin. What? We need to get rid of her. She looked beautiful as she cried tears of sorrow because
Oh my Christ!
Because I would be such a psychopath to even, well, I guess you wouldn't be, no, I said that right. I was thinking sociopath, but when I said psychopath, I said it correctly.
She was gorgeous, beautiful even, covered in blood and sobbing in the corner. She just glistened with beauty and awe. That's come on, stop it. We get it, she's beautiful.
Now my mind's flashbacking to Chloroform Girl.
Chloroform Girl!
Yeah, basically the song is the point of view of a creepy douchebag who's got this chick locked in his basement. and he keeps comparing her to, a zombie and things because he's basically, I think, kept her down there for 3 months. And, he talks about putting purple flowers in her hair. And that, he better not catch her sleeping, otherwise bad things will happen.
Uh-oh.
I like songs like that because I'm weird, I guess.
Sounds like that one song Dave always plays. The lap dance is so much better when the stripper is crying by the Bloodhound Gang.
Once I'm done with this chapter, I'll look up a YouTube thing of it so you can listen to it if you want to.
Alright.
Okay. Cora! Raichu scream.
The end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I feel so sorry for you.
Serious violent hentai warning, please. The men will find the second sex scene especially sexy. Yeah, on! Chapter 9. Heavy Rain of Love. Sesshomaru and Cora were having a ball. They were drinking wine and looking at each other's eyes. They were deeply in love, and Cora was his dirty bitch mistress. She was wearing tight leather outfit with her breasts peeking out of it. Her hair was tied back as she spoke in a deep voice. She was picking grapes off a grapevine and feeding them to him.
What?
She was picking grapes off a grapevine and giving them to him.
Okay.
What would you like, master? She smiled and kissed him on the dick. And he howled with delight. I'm here to serve you and give you everything you want. I want you to open your silky mocha thighs, bitch. He whipped her.
Wow. What an asshole.
Yes, master, she said, and opened her legs. He was about to stick it in when she slapped his cock out of the way. You serve me. She pinned him down. Kara used her earth-bending powers to bend a rock into a dildo. You're such a bad boy, she said, and started butt-fucking him with the rock dildo. Oh god, no! Sesshomaru screamed as his ass bled like diarrhea. Oh,
What?
no! Ugh. Wow. Wow. I'm loving this. His ass bled like diarrhea. No means yes. I know 'cause you do it all the time. Cora smiled and continued to screw him. She put the shapely ass on the other end of the dildo and started doing herself while on top of Sesshomaru.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. I misunderstood that sentence.
Once she gave him an orgasm through the ass, she rolled him over and sucked on his, I'm assuming, bloody and cum-covered dick. It's like, wow, that's dirty. You're being ugh. Now you're being, oh wait. Now you're being obedient, he said. He smiled and he rubbed her boobs. He took his dick out of her mouth and stuck it between her titties. Oh yes, I love this. Your breasts are so lovely. His eyes rolled into the back of his head.
Though?
Yes. And he laughed with pleasure. Sesshomaru-kun, I want it in my pussy. Please do that, please.
Well, he would have, but then you butt-fucked him with a rock dildo.
Yeah, and made his ass bleed. That's not sexy.
Apparently it's still in him.
Would you please do that, please? She whimpered. I got a better idea. Sesshomaru ripped off all of his clothes and turned into a dog demon. He mounted her like a dog and did her doggy style. Well, he did her. He bit her on the neck. Oh yes, I'm gonna come.
Okay, when Sesshomaru changes into...
He is very big.
Yes.
Oh, so he's big?
In more ways than one.
Oh
yeah.
boy.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
So Cora's, oh yeah, I'm gonna come, Cora screeched. Me too! And then he pushed and pulled. Oh god! Cora gasped. He came right in her, his juices dripping out of her. That was fantastic.
Oh, so we don't know that dog's not, do we?
Yeah.
Apparently not.
Not a furry. Cora and Sesshomaru cuddled. Sesshomaru, do you love me? She looked into his eyes and searched for the answer of love. They twinkled. Of course I do. But he was lying. He only wanted her for sex and war. She didn't know it, though. He would never tell her in fear of her leaving. I've loved you the most, ever. But you made love to Kagome, too. Fuck Kagome! I love you! But her breasts are bigger and nicer than yours. I mean, you are so much better is what I mean.
So, wait, when did he rape Kagome? Because he wouldn't be making love to her unless I, am just forgetting shit.
Apparently he did it when he had her, but it was never actually put in the story.
Okay.
No! Cora got mad. That little bitch, I'm gonna kick her ass. She stomped out of the room.
She was a prisoner there.
Yeah,
it wasn't really her choice.
She stormed out of the room with the rock dildo. Sesshomaru put out his arm. Wait, Cora! Cora stomped to the dungeon where Kagome was. You little bitch, I'm gonna fuck you up big time. Kagome was helplessly changed up in bondage. What are you gonna do to me? Inuyasha! Inuyasha isn't gonna help you now, tard.
Oh wow, what a scary woman, such language and ferociousness.
He's knocked up his friend and doesn't give a damn about you. He has? Tears coming from her heart rolled down her cheeks. Kagome cried and mourned over the loss of her lover. Stop that! Cora slapped her in the face with the bloody dildo. I'm gonna shove this in you and tear you to shreds. Cora then stuck the dildo inside. Oh, fuck me! In Kagome and smashed it into her uterus.
Ow.
No, that hurts! Kagome cried more. Blood was coming out of her eyes. Whoa.
How?
Cora thrusted it so deep into her that it tore through her uterus and she bled all over.
Ow.
Since Kagome was a vampire, she can't die, so she lived on. Cora kissed Kagome on the mouth. There you go, bitch. Enjoy your damn orgasm. And she walked out of the room.
You wouldn't be able to orgasm if you mutilated someone's insides.
There was rain, but it wasn't a love rain. That was a great chapter.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, good lord.
Yeah.
Oh, look, this one
Alright.
does have rain. Another one with rain in the title. Hey.
Yeah. Can we get more? Oh, it's about me. Okay. Are we ready?
Yep.
OMG, 10th chapter. Thanks to my viewers to have made it this far. Why won't anyone comment, though? Come on, guys. This is a chapter during the school life of Raichu. Chapter 10. School of the Demon Rain.
So you hear that, everybody? This author would like your comments, so feel free to leave comments.
Give them to her, and give them to her hard.
Give them to her hard.
It was bright out, and there were clouds in the sky at Akuma no Uta High School. The day almost seemed perfect to anyone inexperienced, but Raichu knew better. It was really awkward back at school with Denmark. Raichu, Inuyasha, and the others had failed to find Shishomaru's secret cave.
But
So
I
she
thought
had
you
to-
guys knew where it was.
Well,
Apparently
remember,
not.
He was hiding, so they just took a trip for nothing. That's another time they've just said fuck you to the audience and just like, nope, that went nowhere.
Yep. So she had to go back to school as normal. Today, there was a singing contest and everyone was nervous. A lot of people would join and a lot of people would lose. Raichu, Yuki, and Minna were shitting at the
Minna?
lunch.
Wow, that wasn't very nice. I don't think people want to eat food in a cafeteria that has shit in it.
I mean, I get nervous
Eating
too, but come on.
Eating their lunches.
So they're sitting basically the equivalent of toilets
Oh,
having
Lord.
lunch. Cause that's common, you know, every time I go take a shit, I always have a sandwich or something I'm eating.
I'm glad after a chapter of someone getting, like, uterus breakingly... having a rock shoved through their uterus while being raped, we're getting to the good stuff. A fucking teen singing contest at high school.
Yay.
Hey, Ray-chan. Minna exclaimed, I hear you're going out with Denmark, but that you cheated on him with Inuyasha. Yeah, I kind of want to avoid them both at school today. Ray said,
Why? You've been having a great time with Inuyasha so far.
Yeah. Stirring her mashed potatoes. Inuyasha can visit his baby after I've had it. Yuki put her hand on Ray's shoulder. It'll be okay, Rikun. Denmark will come to his senses and realize he loves you, even though you may bear the child of Inuyasha.
This is stupid. What? You had no problem with hanging out with Inuyasha before this. What's with the sudden animosity?
I have no idea. Yeah, I hope he learns to understand me. I want things to go back the way they were before Inuyasha ruined it.
You kind of, sort of, doubly consented to this.
Yeah, I mean, you can't blame him when you're the one that's like, put it in me.
Yeah. Rai felt a darkness bloom in her heart. She knew that she couldn't keep on this happy face. Hey, Ray-kun, you should go for the singing contest. You have a beautiful voice, you know. I can see you winning. Minna held her finger up and said happily. All I can see is her flipping her off and saying this.
Yes, we didn't mention which finger.
No.
Just a finger.
You'd be really good at this, you bitch.
I couldn't do that. Ray turned away as she began to silently cry, tears of sadness over her whole situation. Don't be modest. You have the voice of an angel, Minna cheered.
Angle.
Angle! Oh, she's an angler.
Well, that would make sense, considering
Yeah.
she's now two guys and they're attached to her now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You have a better voice than me, and I'm an angel, Yuki smiled.
No, an angle.
Oh, an angle. Thank you. Ray rested her hand on her belly. She could feel the baby moving.
No,
Baby move.
it hasn't been long enough for that to be a thing.
Oh, it hasn't.
Demon baby powers.
Mm-hmm. Some girl was walking by when she tripped and her tray and food landed all over Raichu. Throw the spaghetti and the mashed potatoes right through the spaghetti and mashed potatoes. Ray could see who it
Ew.
was.
Who the
It was
fuck eats
Lucy.
spaghetti and mashed potatoes?
Hey, Raichu screamed. Watch, where you going, you red-haired bimbo? To be honest, I'm not very sorry, Lucy graciously picked up her tray. You don't want to You don't want to mess with me, Ray. I'm a bloodbender too, and a better one than you, and I can use my horns to ram you like a bull if I want.
I'm a bloodbender too, and a better one you knew. Okay, what happened to you being the only one with this power?
But apparently this Lucy person is a ram.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a sheep, technically.
No, rams are sheep.
Well, yes, I know, but it didn't sound very ramish.
Goat simulator.
Yeah, but you lost your powers, Raichu screamed. You can't use your fancy invisible hands anymore, not after what I did to you.
Oh, that Lucy.
You can't use your jazz hands anymore. I won't let you.
I don't like that anime.
Lucy threw her tray down. I don't want to talk about this, so shut up. Lucy ran away crying, her red hair flowing in the wind like a silky blood.
For fuck's sake.
Whoa, Ray. What did you do to her? Minna looked surprised. She bit her and turned her into a vampire, after seducing her, of course. Yuki continued.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Now that she's undead,
No
she
kidding.
can't use...
Sorry.
No, Kitty, that's bad. Kitty.
No kidding! I said no kidding!
Now that she's undead, she can't use her four-arm souls to kill people. Life really sucks for her now. No way. Ray, is this true? Minna gasped. Yeah, Raichu pulled the spaghetti off her pregnant belly. She had it coming to her.
Wait. So, it's not you that's pregnant, but your belly that is.
Yeah, that's
apparently.
how that works. And you know.
Yeah, her belly's like its own separate entity.
Jeez, some people just need to learn biology.
Mm-hmm. She had it coming to her. Everyone wants her dead anyway. The bell rang.
Wow, you're an asshole.
The bell rang, and it was time to go to class. The teacher was waiting at the chalkboard as the students flooded in like a pool of blood. They all sat down and waited.
What the fuck is up with that analogy?
I have no idea.
Because they're vampires, and so they have this fixation on blood, and so we gotta make sure everything's about blood, because it's about blood, even though it's not about blood.
Good morning, class, the teacher said. I see we have a full room today. No one is sick. He chuckled and smiled. He couldn't happen to help but to notice Ray, Yuki, and Minna in their tight school uniforms.
Because he has to be a pedophile.
I don't know why I was I'm instantly imagining Mr. Garrison, so. Alright, class, have a seat.
Why you have to say Mr. Hat?
He was mainly focused on Raichu's nice, curvy body.
Of course he
Her
is.
cute little cat ears perked up when he spoke to her. Alright, Ray, tell me what 45
times
90 divided by 3 is in your head. Raichu thought for a mere 5 seconds. -1 minus 1335x, sir. I can't even do that in my head.
Okay, hold on, I have to check this.
Yeah.
Calculator time.
Where's my calculator? Wait, I don't even know how to do algebra.
Also, I'm calling bullshit that she's able to just fucking do that. It's like, oh yeah, I know that.
Oh, there's people that can do it.
Oh, I know there are. I don't believe that she's one of them.
Yeah.
3.
This person is a Mary Sue. She's good at everything, even that.
Okay. So, I can't remember much about school to know if that would be a thing you would do, but what Google pops up is actually a graph.
Well, you know what? I actually have a, algebra calculator. I just don't know where it's at. I could have popped that in and tell you exactly what it is. I've seen it and I just don't remember where.
Because basically how you would, do that problem is, hold on, I've got to bring it back up. Because I accidentally closed the thing.
Stop flicking your lips at me. I was a dog.
Where was it? Okay. Because basically how this would work is you take this 45 and times it into the x minus 90. So it'd be 45x minus whatever 45 times 90 is, negative 90. And then you get that, and then you have the division by 3. And since you can't, you wouldn't be able to divide the 3 into 45x, you would have to simply divide it into just the 90, whatever 90 times 45 is. And then that would be the final solution.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh, dude, really? We're gonna figure this out. Give me a moment.
Learning math on Bad Fanfiction Theater.
Yeah, my math skills are my weakest, so I'm not even gonna try it.
Oh, there you are. My shoe fell in the trash can.
It doesn't even want to be here for the story anymore. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna get thrown out with the trash.
Alright, let's see. We're
Doesn't
gonna
it just
solve
make
this.
you miss Barney the dinosaur?
Oh, stop staring at me. Alright,
Stop staring at me, Swan.
we got this. Clear. Alright. It is 45, x, dude, not what I want. 45, x, minus 90. I'm guessing the x represents 1, right? Can't really remember.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna change that to 1. We're gonna do divided by 3 equals,
Well,
wow,
see, you might
she
not-
actually got that right.
Well, I was gonna say you might not want to do it like that because, technically it's just an x. Because if you took the x out and just put a 1 there, then we tried to add and subtract and then divide the whole
Actually, no. I have a TI-34 multi-view.
thing. Okay.
I put it in exactly like that. The answer is what she gives.
Alright.
Well, she probably used a calculator. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
really believe she did that herself.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't know. This author might know math.
She could. Or he could. But, the character itself? Nah.
No.
He smiled. Well, talent and looks. I'm glad to have someone like you in my class, Ray-chan.
You need to be reported, sir, because you're hitting on the students.
Thank you,
Great.
she blushed. No, she blushed. Excuse me. She blushed. Thank you, Sensei.
Sensei.
Have you through of joining the singing contest? I couldn't help but hear you singing in the girls' bathroom on the way to the classroom, and it sounded beautiful.
Okay, first of all, you're a perv. Second of all, what
They
does
were
that
eating
have
lunch.
to do with math?
I have no idea. They were eating lunch.
You're good at math. Say, when you were showering in the girls' locker room earlier, I heard you singing. Don't ask me how.
Oh
The
no,
details are important.
yeah. Oh no, I don't think I'll be doing that. Ray tried to hide her face in her collar. You don't have a choice, Ray, Mina smiled. Why? She took out a pencil and cutely nibbled on it. 'Cause I'm signing you up.
Dick.
You have a crippling social anxiety? Oh, I signed you up for a singing contest.
Well, I'm not
Bye.
going. Screw you.
Okay, whoever's reading this next, you have another sex scene.
Yay!
Now, while you're
Man.
doing that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Alright. Damn, I'm jealous. I was enjoying reading that. Shit. Oh, this thing's got like 20 chapters left. I'm sure there's gonna be another one.
Yeah. Depending on how long we go.
Listen, guys, if you're too immature to handle sex as part of my story, then you should just not read it. Okay? Yes, because your sex is so mature and, proper.
Of course it is.
Like, then he humped her.
And then she fucked
Oh,
him
look,
with a dildo.
it's got rain in it again.
Yeah.
Yay. Oh my god. I don't want to know who's going to be having sex with who in this chapter.
Listen, if you guys are too immature to handle the sexy parts of my story, then you should just not read it, okay?
Yeah, I'm pretty immature.
You guys commenting on chapter 9 should stop pointing fingers at me and telling me there's something wrong with me. I write bad and those other things. Okay, thanks.
Hey. 2 chapters ago you were asking for input. Now you're telling us you don't want input.
I'm not sure what kind of face that is, so it's a mad face.
That's like a unimpressed face.
Okay. I'm like, well, I know what it means. It's like, how do I say what it means?
:/.
Are you picking that up?
Yes,
Sorry. How's that?
I still hear it.
Okay. Go ahead and read and I'll just mute the mic.
Okay.
Oh, works too.
Chapter 11. A beautiful voice lost in the rain. Oh, so fabulous.
So poetic.
Sensei laughed really hard. Good going, Mina. You should join the contest, too. Do any of you ever sing in the shower? That's really creepy. They all looked at each other and said, yeah, sometimes we do, even with each other.
Tell me about it. Do you rub soap all over your supple young bodies while singing in the shower?
While comparing breast size. Raichu laughed jokingly. Ha ha. Ha. That's cute. He smiled. Alright then, class. Raichu has to go to practice singing while we finish the rest off our math class. Good luck, Raycon.
You can practice in my office.
That's not how that works. First of all, if she's not signed up yet, then there's no reason for her to leave. Also, this is something she would practice at home on her free time, not while she's in math class. Thank you, Sensei-sama. You would not call him Sama, you would just say Sensei. She left the room excited. I thought you didn't want to be a part of this thing. I hope I can do this, but you didn't want to do this. She thought to herself, I can't believe that Mina-chan signed me up. That crazy hoe, because that's what I would call my friends. She chuckled to herself because she wasn't being serious. I would hope not. But then again, people casually call their friends bitches and all that, and I've never understood that logic.
I love the next sentence.
You're not going to win that contest, Raichu. I can blood bend, and I will force you to sing something shitty. I don't think that's how that works. It was Lucy again. Where did she come from? Is she just magically there now? Oh, back off, you tough-ass bitch. Why would you call her that? Raichu stared? I'm not sure.
Starred. No, it's starred.
Stared her down like two cowboys in the Old West, getting ready to fight each other to the death. You still got spaghetti on your pregnant parts.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
'Cause you have pregnant parts, you're just not pregnant. Lucy pointed to Raichu's belly. You're such a whore, and everyone knows it. You're wrong and blind. You don't see things like other people do because you can't get a grip on your own reality because you're so cruel to everyone. People love me because they're forced to. I will kill them otherwise. You're the one they hate. You're the yet everyone wants to stay away from. And you know what? You're the whore. I know all about the people you've slept with. All of 2 people. Don't think that when I see Germany and Poland, I don't see you on top of them, wallowing like a walrus in heat. The phrase would be like a cat in heat, wallowing like a cat or pig.
A walrus in heat.
It's sick. That hurts. Tears of pain and shame poured from the inside of her body through her eyes.
She fucked those 2 guys? I don't even know what's going on.
According to what she said, I don't know. Through her eyes, she didn't want to remember her bad past, you stupid bitch. She walked away, defeated. She was no match for Raichu and her strong words of passion and truth.
Oh, that was Raichu saying that to, oh, for fuck's sake.
I guess. I don't care anymore. You can't beat me. I have a heart stronger than anyone's will to eat. What? You will eat people's hearts? I thought you were a vampire cat demon thing.
I don't know.
Right.
I'm like, Where's the sex in this, and where's it? Oh god, I don't want to know. It's not gonna be good.
Raichu was sitting at the library reading a book and practicing singing. You wouldn't be doing that in the library. She could feel the baby inside of her growing stronger and getting bigger. Daddy, she said to herself, why are you so cruel to me? Oh, now we're going back to the supposed plot point.
Oh god.
Alls I ever did was love
All
you
I ever did.
and want to be your daughter. And then when my cat demon killed Mom, I thought he killed her, or she died, and he was a dick to you. But now, suddenly you had a cat demon, which is not the same thing as you being a cat demon, that killed your mother. Anyway, you didn't love me anymore. I never did anything wrong. Now I live every day bloody and ashamed of my parts that can't control themselves. I don't know, they're controlling themselves just fine, you're just stupid. The parts that need to come out and live. My she-wolf, or in this case, your queen. The things that live deep inside of me. Why don't you love me, Daddy? Why don't you love me? He watched you fuck your boyfriend, or your ex now, I guess. It was like the world fell on its head, and she was transported back into time. There she was, sitting there with her father as a little girl. You stupid asshole. He was shitting her intensely into... Apparently he gave birth to her by shitting her out.
Shitting her intensely onto the floor.
Blood was on her face, and she couldn't get up. No, I don't want to remember, she cried.
No, I don't want to remember this.
Well, we're experiencing it now. It was the singing contest just now, while she's having this, life crisis in the middle of the library.
Yeah.
It was the singing contest, and everyone was sitting and waiting for the performers to perform. Duh. The students and teachers were sitting in the crows, waiting for the contest to begin. Thank you for reiterating this. It began. A bunch of students sang songs like Fireworks, Stupid Boy, and maybe even some Lil Wayne from the guys at school who like to rap. Not rap, but like rap presents a lot. None of them were anything too special though. You're an asshole. The next performer is Raichu Ketchup Oni, the announcer said.
Ketchuponi. She's Italian.
Raichu shyly got up onto the stage and held the mic. Hey everyone, I wasn't deliberately trying to sing today, but my friend put me into the contest, so here I am. People laughed. Because you would, get a chance to open up instead of immediately singing. I just wanted to say her eyes went off into the distance, and she saw her father hitting her around like a plastic ball that children play with again. The crowds of people looked worried and scared for her. They didn't know what to do. No, Daddy, no, stop. I didn't mean to kill her, Daddy, da. Suddenly a song from her heart came out through her lungs in a melodic tone. She sang Jar of the Hearts by Christina Perri. Okay. Everyone gasted at her intensely. She was so beautiful and in a trance, even though she freaked out for a moment and started
Daddy,
screaming.
Don't hit me, Daddy, don't hit me. Oh, say, can you see?
Right? Like she's having a psychotic break. Her voice of an angel singing in the heavens. Tears still came out of her eyes, but she kept singing. It was so beautiful and heartbreaking. The song finished and everyone clapped and gave her a standing ovation. Thank you, she blushed. I think we know who the E-Wiener is.
E-Wiener is.
Raichu, ketchup, splash! Blood oozed out of Raichu because Lucy blood bended her. So goodbye to your baby, Raichu. I just gave you an abortion with my mind. Asshole!
Oh my god!
I can't believe you just went there.
Hey, we're just immature.
Lucy smirked. Blood covered Raichu's hands as she tried to wipe it away off her uniform. Wouldn't you be bleeding out your crotch? You bitch, no!
A rainy gift in disguise. Chapter 12. It was truly shocking when Lucy had performed the blood-bending technique on Raichu. She fell to the ground, her hair fluttering in the wind like a dying bird who was shot and falling to the ground. Oh, God, she thought. Is this the end? Will I die now? Will my baby die? Her head hit the stage ground, and everyone could hear the gentle...
It wouldn't be gentle if you just collapsed.
No, it's, thud is a very aggressive word. It's not a gentle thing at all. Ha! Lucy screamed and pointed at her. Take that! You thought you could talk shit to me and get away with it? You shouldn't play if fire if you can't handle it, she smirked. Someone needs to take her home.
No, someone needs to take her to the fucking hospital.
To jail, yeah. Oh, yeah, someone needs to take her home, Inuyasha screamed. I will! Denmark stepped in and held her arm. I'm taking her home with me, where she belongs, even though she's your baby. Even though she's your...
so what?
I don't even know. Even though she's your baby. He glared at Inuyasha. Dick! He sneered. As he walked her home, he could see how beautiful she was. For fuck's sake, we're 12 chapters in. She was so beautiful, her hair covering her cute petite face. Her turquoise highlights
Somebody just attacked her and made her pass out, and she's all bloody and shit.
And this guy's like dragging her home. Her turquoise highlights over her eyes. That slight smile upon her rosy red lips. Lipses? Her rosy red lipses. The way her high school uniform hugged the curves of her body, and her head bobbed up and down. It was magical to him. Yeah, it was magical that, like, she was just forced miscarried. He remembered how much he loved her and how much he'd been missing her the whole time.
Because he would suddenly forget that.
It didn't matter anymore that Inuyasha savaged her and pummeled her up. Plumped her up. The same girl he had known and loved this whole time. So he let it all go. I love you, Raichu, he spoke softly in a quiet murmur that wasn't meant to be heard. Like Mayak? Oh, magic. She opened her eyes and smiled. I love you too, Denny-kun.
Because you would just open your eyes and smile, instead of grieving over your lost child and that someone attacked you.
Oh, don't worry, they'll make another one. He cried and held her tighter. I'm so happy things are exactly the way they were. I miss those days. I did too, she smiled. They were home at Raichu's laying on... Wait, they were at home and Raichu was lying on bed. Cora walked through the door and sat down next to her with a gift box.
Okay.
Konnichiwa, Raicha. Stop it, stop acting like my friend, Raichu bitch slapped Cora in the face. I know you are with Shashimuru, trying to destroy us, trying to have tons of fun with him. Raichu, Cora's face turned down as she began to cry. There was a deep pain in her heart where feelings were hurt. You don't understand. I can't control myself. What the fuck do you mean you can't control yourself? You killed someone and you've been lying to us this whole time. Raichu slapped down on her food tray and it went flying into Cora's face. I don't know. She's eating apparently, or was. Hey, watch out! She bursts the rice out of her ponytail. I've got something to tell you. It's really important. Fine, what is it? Raichu crossed her arms like a mad little boy with his parents. Her eyes burned with fire and anger. The sun beamed in them. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, Cora stopped and breathed. I'm part demon too. I'm like you, Raichu. And I'm like Yuki. I'm part angel and I'm part demon. When my demon side comes out, I forget who I am and I do things I wouldn't do.
I do things I wouldn't.
I do things I wouldn't do. So you mean when you're with Sashima, you don't remember, and the bad side is controlling you? That's right, Cora smiled. Thank God you understand. Wow, that was easy. She really bought that?
Apparently.
It's not a matter of understand, it's a matter of loyalty. I understand, Cora nodded. When I'm an angel, when I'm an angel, I'm really good, and when I'm a demon, I'm really bad. So bad it hurts. I wake up and I'm angry with myself, and my vagina hurts from shoving rocks up it.
That is something, if Dave was continuing it past these last two story arcs, that's something that totally should be in a Jack comic.
Oh. We own traditional Mexican restaurant. Oh, wait, what? Did I just skip something? Yeah, okay. I'm angry with myself. I wish I could help you, Cora. Raichu hesitated. You can, Raichu. You can do what you were born to do. Destroy Sesshomaru and make it all even. Hey, I'm really sorry about the confusion. I'm gonna take you out for some dinner. Okay? We own a traditional Mexican restaurant, Raichu laughed. My dad hates Mexicans.
And so we have racism.
Yep.
My dad hates Mexicans. He had a sign over his bar for 30 years that said, no dogs or Mexicans. 2 years ago, he took down the sign because he warmed up to dogs. My dad hates Mexicans. He never took me to any Mexican restaurants. He sounds like a dick. Yeah, he'd probably kill you if he had the chance. He was a border guard. Oh my god. Raichu smiled and shrugged. Oh, it sounds great. I'll come and eat with you at the restaurant sometime soon. Bye. Bye. Cora smiled and gave Ray a big hug and then shoved the rock dildo into her face. The end.
Okay, so we lost the baby, apparently, but then...
And no one cared.
Yep.
Not a single fuck was given.
The story teaches you, ladies, that having an abortion fixes everything if you cheated on your man.
Yeah, I mean, oh man, this story teaches you that there is life after bereavement. Apparently really soon after. In fact, don't worry about anything.
Wowzer! I got people following me. Thanks to my supporters. Let haters hate. I'll give up. Nyan.
You go, girl.
Chapter 13, Shower of Rain. Raichu, why are you getting dressed? Denmark asked. He just came out of the shower and he was wearing a white back robe. He looked at her real hard and smiled. I'm going out with friends. A girls' night out type of thing. You know, only for girls. She smirked at him. I know what you're thinking. You think that when girls have sleepovers or go out for dinner, they end up making out.
What?
Don't they?
No. Actually, I don't know, because when I go hang out with people, I'm usually hanging out with guys, and it's just all friends hanging out. Nothing happens. He giggled. Sometimes I can't help it. It's a fantasy, a guy thing. Yeah, whatever. I know.
Because a girl couldn't fantasize about girls making out, and a guy couldn't fantasize about guys making out.
No, that's
Apparently.
guy. And he ain't no queer. Like, well, oh no, wait, I'm thinking of the other guy from the other story.
Right.
The fucking Pokemon
Well, that
guy.
probably applies here, too, so.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. I know.
Well, we already know
about...
what this person thinks about Mexicans. Poor Mexicans.
I know all about you. Yeah, whatever. I know all about your guy thing. She laughed as she put on her black silk kimono. She has hair tied up in a red ribbon like she does for Yakuza. A red oboe with neon butterflies on.
I love that they keep saying they're in the Yakuza, but that has not come into... Like, this, the Yakuza part, they keep mentioning, oh yeah, they're in the Yakuza, they're in the Yakuza. This has not played into the story at all.
Yeah, she committed one assassination that she said was something she was supposed to do, and it just kind of was lopped in there for a few paragraphs, and then we forgot about it.
Also, if this is colonial, I don't think the Yakuza existed, but then again, I don't think...
It's modern day.
Oh, this is modern day? Okay.
I'll be at Cora's Mexican restaurant, okay? If you need me, I'll be there.
Because Cora is totally a Mexican.
Yeah, totally. Don't eat anything too spicy, Ray. You don't want to burn the baby. What?
You had
The
an
baby's
abortion
dead.
last chapter. Or my chapter, whenever it was.
He laughed at his own joke. It was kind of stupid, but that's what she loved about him.
It was kind of stupid because he was completely insensitive to the fact that she just had a forced abortion.
Okay, baby, I love you. She kissed him very passionately. Passionately. And I always will. Bye. She walked out the door with the end parts of the bow on her obi flowing in the wind. She was stunning.
It's called the bow part, moron.
So do you guys think this is like a self-insert fanfic?
Might be.
Probably.
Where this person is just like saying like, I'm so great, I'm so beautiful, and that's why they keep saying it?
She arrived at the Mexican restaurant. It was called Les Tacos, a.k.a. them both a very hip and vibe place. Cora was standing at the door bowing. Come on in, Raichu.
She wouldn't be bowing in a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah. She ran over and hugged her. Man, I missed you. I'm glad to see you out of bed and healing well. Yeah, me too. She smiled. It was a fake smile. She still bared terrible thoughts. Thoughts that wanted to consume her and make her cry, but it was time for Mexican food and she couldn't think about that.
Mexican food, the best food on the planet. You hear me?
It really is. It really is.
"Okay, lady, sit over here. Here's your menus," the waitress said. They sat down at a booth. Twinkle Magic was playing on the radio.
What? I don't think that's a Mexican song.
Nope. "Thanks, Aya," Cora said. "It's nice not..."
Why would she have a Japanese name?
"It's nice not to be the one serving for once." She smiled a bite and beaming smile like the shun.
Yes, just like I shunned this story.
"It's really hard being Mexican," Cora sighed. "There's a lot of racist people around, and I get very tired of it. Sometimes I just want to punch them." She giggled and smiled.
Yeah, like the author of this story, apparently.
And rape them with rock dildos.
"Don't worry," Raichu stuck a nacho into her mouth. "I'll beat the stuffing out of anyone that messes with you." "Ah," Cora took Ray's hand. "You shouldn't be doing that. You have a baby on board your tummy."
What kind of phrase is that?
"I have no idea." "Ah, fuck the baby. I forgot about that. Oh, that means I shouldn't have any fancy drinks tonight." "Oh, silly." Cora smiled and shook her head. "Shut up, you Mexican," one of you guys from the booth next to them said.
What? Then why are they there eating at a Mexican restaurant?
They're very confused about their racism. They have problems conveying their thoughts. "I hate Mexicans, but damn it, I love their food."
"Shut up, dickface, or I'll stuff your sorry ass full of nachos." Raichu's eyes turned red and her cat demon nearly came out. "That's enough, Raichan," Cora sweated. "Sir, mind your own business." "Yours? You mind yours, bitch," he growled.
That you're the one who insulted her, asshole.
Raichu stood up, but Cora made her sit down. "Just ignore him, Raichu." Cora spoke softly like a breeze. They sat at the table waiting for their order. Cora got a Coke, and Raichu had her first bubble tea.
They wouldn't be serving that at a Mexican restaurant.
Nope.
The Coke, yes. The bubble tea, no.
"Wow, what's in this?" "Whenever I suck on it, I get these squishy balls in my throat. I nearly choke."
Apparently she's drinking Orbits.
"That's tapioca, Raichu. Squishy tapioca balls. Aren't they good?" She smiled. "You know what's funny? I'm half angel and half demon. You're half demon, and Yuki's half angel."
Well, then how are you Mexican at all?
"Who knows? Do you think we're related?" Raichu stopped sucking. "I don't know, Ko-chan. That's a weird thing to think. Hey. Yeah, she blushed. "You're right." Suddenly Raichu felt a terrible ping in her stomach. "Oh gosh," she said. "It really hurts. Gosh, what's happening?" "I'm using my angelic powers. I can sense you're giving birth."
No?
For God's sake.
Okay, look, here. She just got pregnant, let's say, a month ago. And granted, it's a supernatural baby thingamajigger maybe in her tummy. But didn't they say that What's-Her-Face aborted it?
Yeah, she did.
And then
I guess
suddenly she has
totally...
it again. I don't understand.
I think the author has totally forgotten everything about his story.
I don't think the author cared, they're just writing.
Yeah. What, here? Raichu screamed. Someone help us, Cora cried. Shut up, Mexican, a rude man said. Cora was flustered. Fuck, we're in this on our own. Get ready and spread your legs, Ray.
I thought it's your restaurant. Why don't you just call for an ambulance?
I'm doing this.
Okay. Sure. Sorry for the long wait. I got writing spur and I might write a few more chapters tonight. Chapter 14. Born in Agony Rain. Cora-chan, it hurts, it really hurts. Yes, giving birth hurts like fuck. Raichu closed her eyes tightly. It seemed like it would take an eternity. She had been dilating for a good 2 hours, and her whole body felt like giving up. Okay, I don't know much about giving birth, but that seems reasonable, maybe? Hey, Rai-chan, I can see it, it's beautiful. Don't give up now, Cora screamed and held onto the bait. Wouldn't the ambulance have been there by now, if you had bothered calling one? Believe me, Cora-chan, I can't not now. She cried, and her eyes bleed out. Ooh, you shouldn't have eyes then. The pain throbbed through her temples and to her legs. Screams and pain could be heard throughout the entire restaurant. People had stopped eating and was watching intently. Some people threw up. Why? Raichu pushed as hard as she could, even though she has no practice at this, and nobody, is really there who should be a midwife. And Cora encouraged her through the whole thing. The baby's head came out first, as it should, I hope anyway, and then Cora pulled her out. Raichu, Cora said, it's a bright crimson light shone from the baby, and the lights went out. Floating in the air was a young naked girl with long green hair. She had kind face and a beautiful smile. Her cheeks were rosy and her eyes twinkled. She had brown fur ears coming out of her head and 2 wings on her back. Oka-san, she spoke the little girl. Okay, no, that's not how babies work at all. I am Elaine, your daughter. This is my true form. Thank you for carrying me all this time. A part of me lie hidden, in you and in Inuyasha. Then you two came together, you made me. Well, no shit. For thousands of years I have lied dormant within people waiting for the perfect match to find each other. That's bullshit, not how babies work. Does that mean I should marry Inuyasha? Raichu said. Her golden eyes sparkled and a tear fell off her face, because she would be coherent at this moment in time after giving birth. Oka-san, why is it Oka-san? I can't tell you any more about your life. You need to figure things out for yourself. I have created you and in what? So wait, are you trying to say the baby is Jesus?
Oh, for crying out loud!
I have created you, and in return you created me. Before I leave, I shall grant you one wish.
She gave birth to a genie!
A genie.
Apparently, I guess, whatever. I don't know what to wish for. Who are you? She told you, moron! Her eyes burned. I am God. You are the mother of God. I will give you one piece of everlasting happiness. She looked to the ground like as if staring at something intensely, trying to make up her mind. She could be selfish and ask her father dead, or ask where Sesshomaru was hiding. Your dad's not really in the picture. He's done jack and all except show up a few chapters ago. Show me where Sesshomaru the Vampire Lord is. Her voice rang out into the stars. I thought they were in a building having Mexican food. As you wish, Oka-san. Between Elaine's, aka Tenshi Kuzu, hands, there was a vision of the path to Sesshomaru's secret lair. The perfect time would be to go Ashita. What does that mean? Tomorrow, I see. Raichu nodded. sayonara instead of how it actually is said and spelt. Tenshi kuzu. Sayonara, Okasan. Elaine disappeared into the light. Cora and a bunch of the other people regained consciousness, because they all fainted apparently when that happened. Whoa, what happened? She was scarred and panicking. It's okay, Raichu reassured. Hey, I think I'll order the duck, because a Mexican restaurant would have a duck, and you wouldn't need to be cleaned up or sewn back together down there or anything like that.
Halfway mark, 10 chapters, another 10 chapters. Yeah, on. Chapter 15. School days reign.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this one, considering its name's School Days?
Oh boy. Raichu and Yuki were sitting under a sakura tree at school. It was warm and sunny out, and everything smelt of lavender. They were busy skipping class. Mr. Hanayubi. Thank you. Mr. Hanayubi, their teacher, didn't care, because teachers usually don't give a shit when you just don't show up. He knew the girls needed some time alone. Wow. And then she flew up into the air, into the light, Yuki-chan gasped. Yeah, she just disappeared into the air and light. It was pretty amazing. I'm sad to see her go, though. I'm sure Inuyasha would be sad, too. Raichu sighed and closed her eyes. How's Denmark taking this? He's alright with it. It wasn't his kid anyway. He's alright with it. He wanted to see the baby. We were going to raise it together. But then Tenchikuzu said that me and Inuyasha were a perfect match. I don't get it. It all come to you in time, Ray-chan. Believe in yourself. Yuki-chan put her hand on Raichu's hand. You're right. I'll be sure to do that. Buzz, buzz. Hey, that's my cell ringing. Raichu reached to pick it up. Hello? What? No way. I told her she shouldn't watch Pokemon. Yuki sat up. What is it? You know, Mina-chan hasn't been at school today. She's got amnesia watching Pokemon.
What?
She got amnesia watching Pokemon. The lights that flash do something to your head. I told her she shouldn't watch it alone. That idiot, Yuki huffed. What's going to happen to her? Apparently she'll be coming later. We should talk to her and reintroduce her to everyone. Maybe it will jog her memory.
I'm sure that's what happens when you watch Pokemon.
Damn it, I hope it does. Lunch will be sad without Mina-chan. Without the Mina-chan we all know and love. Yuki put her hand on the other hand and sighed. Later that day, Mina-chan came in a white car and weakly walked out. She wobbled back and forth and tried to keep her balance on the hood of the car.
That's not what happens when you have amnesia.
Well, clearly she shouldn't be out of bed. Thanks for taking me to school, Hanati-san. Yes, Hanabi-san. It was their teacher. He was wearing dark sunglasses and a white t-shirt with a red tie. He got out of the car and led Yuki and Raichu. I found her walking around my house talking about Pokemon. I decided to give her a ride, but she didn't want it but I knew she really did. Oh my. He smiled at her. Aren't you glad now? No! Her eyes said no. Or wait, her mouth said no, but her eyes said yes. Yes, domo arigato, Mr. Robatu. She bowed and walked over to Raichu and Yuki. Are you Misty? She pointed to Yuki. No, hun. Your memory has been really burned out. Do you remember who we are? Yuki put her hands on her hips.
Well, clearly not if she's asking if you're Misty.
Yuki put her hands on her hips. All I remember is the lights flashing and Pika screaming. Mina-chan put her hands on her head and cried immense tears. Raichu put her hands on. It's okay, you're safe now. It was all a bad dream, okay? Mr. Hanayubi took off his coat and put on Mina's shoulders. Let me take you to the janitor's closet to dry you. Let me take you to the janitor's closet to dry your tears. Okay. Mina sniffed and was taken away. Wow, this isn't good. Raichu's eyes grew big. How do you think we'll get her back to normal? What, was she ever normal? Yuki asked. They laughed. Ha 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 ha, our friend has amnesia.
Our friend is suffering. We should laugh at her.
Yeah, our friend has brain damage. We should get going to class. I hope she does okay with the assignments. Don't get your hopes up. Yuki looks suspiciously. Class had already begun, and Richu and Yuki got there. Mr. Guy and Mina were already in class. Sensei was talking at the front of the board. Okay, class, he said, can you tell me what the Bay of Pigs... Oh my fucking god. What's with all this Mexican and Cuban stuff?
Maybe she knew somebody who was Mexican and they were dicks to her.
Yeah. Can you tell me what the Bay of Pigs is, Mina-chan? Pointed his pen. She spoke quietly. It was when the pigs came to bay? The whole class laughed at her, but her face went red like blood with embarrassment. Her eyes became tiny and tears started to flow. No, I was joking. The Bay of Pigs is when a celebration of the Year of Pigs. Everyone laughed again. No, don't hurt yourself, Mina-chan, Guy assured. You'll figure it out next lesson. But I do know, she frantically looked around at everyone. I swear, Mina-chan ran out of the room crying, painful tears.
Because that's what you do when you embarrass yourself in class.
You all need to shut the fuck up, Raichu yelled. Immediately, everyone became quiet.
It's too late now. She ran out of the classroom.
It was very quiet lunchtime. Mina was still sad about her earlier troubles. I don't get it, she said. How did this happen? Don't worry about it, okay? You're gonna be alright. We'll find a way to get your memory back. After all, I am the mother of God.
Shut the fuck up.
After all, I am the mother of God, Raichu said. You what? What are you talking about? Mina's eyes grew wide with surprise. I'll have to explain it to you, Raichu closed her golden eyes. I hope to see Elaine again. You will, Yuki chimed in. Hey, Mina-chan! The teacher guy came over.
Gomenasai.
Gomenasai about earlier today. I guess that means sorry?
Yes.
Okay. You used to be a great student, and you still are. I'm sure everything will work out. I've got a sweet treat for you.
It's called my penis.
Yeah, what is with this dude? He's grabbing at something in his pocket. He's got his hand in his pocket grabbing something. He's like, I got a sweet treat for you. He was grabbing at something in his pocket. He took it out and gave it to her. It was a ball of mochi. I hope this cheers you up.
Why would you put that in your pocket?
Thank you. You're so sweet. She smiled. You're the best teacher that ever was. You care about your students more than other people do. Why, they don't call me Mr. Flower Fingers.
Yeah. Sure.
What? They don't call me Mr. Flower Fingers for nothing. He smiled and walked away. This guy is fucked. Like, he is the...
I'm sure he's well fucked.
This person is seriously a genius for writing the creepiest, just the creepiest teacher ever. Well, they don't call me Mr. Flower Fingers for nothing. He smiled and walked away. It's great to have friends like you around. Mina looked at Yuki and Richu. The only two things keeping me going. We're happy to help, they said at the same time. Do you know how to get your memory back? Mina asked. Yuki put her finger to his lips.
His lips?
Her lips. Well, I did hear of one way, but I don't think we should do it. We'll have to go to a vampire witcheress to do it, too. I'm willing, Richu stood up. Anything for Mina's memory black. Me too, Mina stood up also. Alright then, I'll have to bring you to her, Yuki sighed. Who? Mina and Ray asked at the same time. Luca what? Luca?
I have no idea.
Megurin, of course.
Okay. Why not? We'll just skip class in the middle of the day.